Hello YouTube and welcome to the devlog for Quantum Gate. So I did a little bit of a teaser trailer in my last video and thought I'd show you guys how it was coming along. So you probably saw the introduction in the last video, so if you did you can skip forwards, but if not, sit back and enjoy this intro.
The year is 2057. The Earth will soon be incapable of supporting life. Humanity has only one hope. Planet AJ 3905. Southern Hemisphere, Johnson's Archipelago, and Earth's military vanguard. No one dreams here.
Prepare for gate opening.
I hope this doesn't hurt.
All new arrivals, please report to the briefing room in 10 minutes. All new personnel to the briefing room in 10 minutes.
Oh, this must be my room.
So that was quite the intro. So we now have a nice room. I'm not too sure how much I covered in my last video, so I'm pretty much going to cover everything that there is to see so far. So this is the room that you start off in, and here we can see we have some books with the textures of those books lifted from the original game. And we'll head out here. Beautifully animated doors. And we've got Private Michaels over there. He's got a bit of a bug, so I'm not going to go talk to him. And by bug I mean he does weird things that breaks the game, so just ignore him for now. But here we have all the various quarters. And those are Michael's quarters over there. You see I've tried to get the likeness as close as I possibly can. I don't want to get too close because it'll trigger his conversation, which breaks things. But these doors are all locked, so...
Access denied.
But we can head out here into the main area. And anyone that's played the original Quantum Gate game should recognise this instantly. And these are all the areas I've been working on. So we have Sick Bay. And I haven't populated any of the characters yet. But these are all fully operational, the Jensen Ultras. And I put a lot of work into these gurneys to make them look as realistic as I possibly could. But if we get up on the bed, and that comes down automatically, and then we can trigger a scan. So I mean there's still a few things I need to work out, like some textures aren't quite lined up right and a few things like that, but at the moment I'm just focusing on getting the core game working and then adding polish later. As you can see I haven't put these doors in yet, all the elevators for those doors. Over here we have the lounge. And again the music's from the original game. Now I'm not sure what those globe things are, but they were in the original game so I've created them in my remake. I know the music's terrible, but I didn't write the music. And if we head around here, I'm particularly proud of these spotlights that took me ages to get to model and look really as they did in the book. In the original game. Here we have the kitchen and mess. Is it going to open? Oh, there we go. Another area that I'm particularly proud of. Just put lots of effort into making it look as close to the game as I can, while also adding some of the niceties of having a decent engine to run it. And that's what's on the menu today. That looks fantastic, doesn't it? Here's all the automatic food processing equipment. Nice marble floors. Open. Need to get closer to the doors. And this is the science lab, where I've actually started working on my first of the conversations. As you can see, there's a little splash in the bottom left-hand corner saying Dialogue System Evaluation Version, because I am indeed using the evaluation version of the Dialogue System. So this is what we have so far. Some beautifully animated displays up there. And let's see what Lily's up to.
Hello? Put them on the desk there. Thank you.
I beg your pardon?
Put them on the desk.
I'm sorry. I don't know what you're talking about.
What? Oh,
Access
I'm
denied.
sorry. I thought you were. I'm sorry. May I help you?
No, I'm just looking around.
What? What are you talking about? You are not allowed to be in here. You need to leave before I call security.
She's a little uptight.
And another really cool feature that I put in. Now that that door's closed,
Access denied.
it's now locked, so you can't go in there. Of course, all the other doors still work. Oh look, there's a hole in the floor. As I say, I haven't done any polish yet. But her door is...
What?
Access
What are you
denied.
talking about? You are not allowed to be in here. You need to leave before I call security.
Okay. You'll notice sometimes there's a bit of a stutter as I head into one of the areas, and that's just because the area doesn't load until you walk up to the door, just to help on performance. I haven't done a lot of performance work yet, but enough to make it run a little bit better. And here we have the elevator. So this is the atrium, which I've been working on today. And this is going to be full of all trees and all sorts of wonderful things, but we'll head down to the first floor. And as you can see, I haven't done any of the rooms down here yet, but I have made a start on this atrium. I haven't done the lighting yet, but you can see the awesome effect of the texture on that statue. And you can see into space. And the lift system is what I spent most of today working on, so again, I know there's gaps here and there. Like I said, I haven't done any polish yet. But so if we go to the third floor, for example, I know it's a bit stuttery. And call the lift again, elevator. And now if we send it down to, say, the second floor, you can hear the second floor door open and close. And as you can see, if we walk up to the door, nothing happens, but if we call it, and it also knows if you're on the same floor that you're trying to go to, so once the door closes, the door won't open automatically like the others, but if you press 3, which is the floor we're currently on, the door will open, and obviously the elevator doesn't move. So there you can see some wonderful sky. I don't know if that's what it looked like in the original game, because you could never see that high up, because the only place you could look up was at the very ground floor of the atrium, and all you could see around was trees and things, so that's pretty much it. So hopefully you've enjoyed this. Just a bit of an update to see how the game's progressing. next thing I'm going to do is finish all the rooms on this floor, the ground floor, and then I'm going to focus mainly on getting the story up and running before I worry too much. That's interesting, they're the old textures. Before I worry too much about doing the third floor. So I'm going to focus on getting all the story elements up and running and conversations working properly, and then take it from there. So again, a little short video, but you'll be surprised at how much effort's involved in writing a game like this. And yesterday was all pretty much... Those aren't lit properly either. It's a work in progress. Yesterday was pretty much concerned with just getting all of the source code into some decent source control, so again, hope you've enjoyed watching, and I'll see you in the next video.